I was driving this morning and I saw your sign. I thought, wait a minute, I'm not seeing that right. And I went back. I could not believe what I saw.
That's the third one.
Has it all started this weekend?
No, as a candidate for me, because it's happened before, I always have to get extra signs because I know I'm going to end up replacing them, but I'm thinking I'm replacing because of the storms. Because it is monsoon season, but it hadn't started yet. And I started replacing signs first because they were missing. And I've had people that will say, Tamara, I pass by your sign every morning going to work and it's not there. And they will literally text me or email me or even call me to tell me. And they give me the locations and they take a picture. And I go out, I replace the signs, right? And as I was talking to someone in Goodyear that works for the city, she was saying, Tamara, you should report it. So I'd made one police report regarding all the missing signs. And then I started getting text messages because that's the second sign I replaced on that corner, and on Indians. All these signs I've replaced because they literally would take them. And or take them, throw them away. I don't know what they're doing with them, but they were missing. And I replaced signs at these corners. And then I go back and I get another text message with a picture saying, Tamara, your face is cut out. And that one was on Sarival and McDowell. And I have it. Actually, it was a text, and she says, or an email, but she said, it's so disgusting to see that. And she says, and it hurts looking at it because I'm looking straight through. So it gives out a real negative vibe. And I said, well, they left my name. So I said, okay, because I'm not going to replace it again because they're just going to cut it out again. I got another picture that on 144th Avenue and Indian School. And they sent a picture to me and it showed the street cross where it was. A picture, my face is cut out again. And I got probably about 3 or 4 of those that said Tamara. And these are people, one person I did know, I don't know. They're just people that live in the neighborhood. That's just like how ridiculous. And then you sent me one. I just on Friday, someone literally folded that whole thing up. It was hanging on by one zip. And the rods, I have 3 rods and they were all bent over, not storm, person. Someone did that.
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Not at all. Not at all. And those are thick signs, Jen. So you really have to take time to go with a razor or something to cut it like that. I have no idea. And I did file a police report about it when it was the 2 on Sarival and McDowell, and then 144th and Indian School, now on Cotton Lane and Buckeye, and is it Lower Buckeye? And I just said, I just fixed that one on Friday. So I tried when I did make the second report, I told them that I had replaced this sign on this date. And then I come back and I get notification that my face is cut out. So it was only within a matter of 2 days. So the officer that I reported to in Goodyear said that they were going to drive out there to look at it. And they said maybe they're going to look to see if there's any kind of camera footage and asked me if I was willing to prosecute. And I'm like, well, yes, no one should go through this. And you could clearly see I'm not the only one that has my face on my signs. So you could clearly see that they're not messing with anyone's signs as far as that goes, but mine. So in June, they started taking the signs, and right at the end of June and then July, they start cutting them.
You said something that just really strikes me. Yes, they may have done this to your signs and they may have taken their face out, but you always have your name. You always have your name.
And they've left my name on all of them. And I said, well, don't let me give them any ideas to start. If that's it. And then again, today, after I got your message, I said, Are they trying to help me out by telling people don't look at the face, look at the name? Don't worry about the face, worry about what she does in the community, what she does for people, how she helps to make things better. So I'm thinking maybe I want to be positive, right? Because it's done. So let's make it positive. Maybe they're trying to, maybe they've gotten people that made comments about this person, the color of her skin, even though my hands are still in the picture.
Yep.
But maybe they're saying, don't look at the face, look at her name and pay attention to who she is.
I never thought of it that way. First of all, I love your positivity because I think I'd
I
be
have to.
upset. That is amazing. I love that you look at that in such a positive way.
No one's happy. No one has, other than me, of course, because I'm the candidate, right? I have to kind of put some positivity in there. And every comment was about how disgusting, how sad it is that they would do that. Who takes the time out to want to go cut out someone's face? And you only think that the first thing that comes to mind is the negativity behind it, right? It's the first thing behind anyone's comment was, it's sad that people will do that, take time out to do something like that. And I bet you they don't know that if found out who it is, that's a criminal offense. They can be prosecuted for doing that.
Do you have any idea why someone would do this? Do you have any inkling at all why someone would do this?
I don't. I don't do anything to people. I don't hurt people. I help people. I'm not out there. I don't know. I have the least thought besides I can always go with they don't like that I'm running for some reason. And it can't be because of the color of my skin, I would think, because we have another person running. They don't cut her face out. And she put her face on her signs, and I'm glad they didn't. But then that means you're targeting Tamara Floyd for some ungodly reason. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a good person. I'm not perfect, but I'm always going to say I'm a good person. And I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I speak out, but I speak out for good. I don't bash anyone. I don't bash anyone. So that's why I said, I don't know how it could be personal because I have no idea why anyone would do that, unless, and of course me, thinking the positive way of this is that you want people to know Tamara Floyd.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I always try to be positive. At least you left my name. Thank you.
I love it.
So I'm going to follow up with them too.
Okay. All right. Well, you take care today, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.